Alexander Emelianenko, Russian mixed martial arts fighter. He's two-time Russian national Sambo champion and two-time world Sambo champion in absolute divisions. He's the brother of Fyodor Emelianenko, and he also made his professional debut as a boxer this October. Alexander, thank you very much for being with us today. Now, you're many times the champion of Russia, Europe, and the world in combat Sambo. Why do you think you're better than the others?
Because I don't know. I want to do sports. I like to try new things in the sports, something I haven't tried before. And combat is what I'm best at. I think it's a wrong approach not to compete. Say in boxing, if you're great at boxing, one should, as long as there is a possibility, try to embrace as much as possible.
Did you know you wanted to be a combat fighter when you were a child?
Yes, since I was a child, we, the boys, started talking about what we'd want to be when we grow up. So boys would say, an astronaut, a jet pilot, a policeman, and I always said I'd be an athlete. And so it happened. My childhood dream came true. I got to be a professional athlete.
What's your current world rating?
Well, I'm in the world's top 10.
Golden Boy Promotions, известная. Talking about Golden Boy Promotions offer to you to start a professional career in boxing, and you accepted. What do you think it'll give to you becoming a professional boxer? Does this mean you will not take part in other mixed competitions?
No. I'll keep competing in combat Sambo, in mixed fights. I'll just be boxing alongside. It'll just expand my range, that's it. I'll be in greater demand, just busier.
Okay, but if you have long since wanted to be a boxer, why did you start as a Sambo combat fighter?
Sambo? Because I was introduced to Sambo by my elder brother. I followed his footsteps. He used to take me with him to the gym and his sports classes. First, I just watched them work out and fight, the elder boys.
Your elder brother, you mean Fyodor?
Yes, Fyodor. And while other kids played with toys, little cars and so on, I played with weights and gym equipment.
Now, the Klitschko brothers have made it their principle that they will not fight each other. Would you fight your brother?
No, we will never fight each other. It happened earlier that we both got into the same finals in combat Sambo tournaments, and then I had to approach the organisers and tell them that we're not going to fight each other. They asked us really hard, so we did it, but we didn't fight for real. We just made a show. We showed our best routines. Many people who saw it still wonder whether it was real or a fake fight. Fyodor was always the winner. In combat Sambo, I've been defeated only 3 times, and all 3 were against Fyodor.
Who is really stronger, you or Fyodor?
In reality, of course, Fyodor is stronger.
Can you be friends with the athlete you fight?
Of course I can. We are friends with all of the athletes, and after, it's sports. There's nothing personal.
So an athlete who defeats you doesn't make you hate him. You don't feel like you'd want to take revenge on him or something.
That's what makes all the difference in the professional sports, as opposed to amateur. You can't get emotional in a pro's fight. You have to have a clear head and just do what you've learnt to do.
Does it ever happen that you feel sorry for the guy you're fighting?
No, it doesn't. It's sports. It's not a war or a street fight. In sports, it's the referee's job to feel sorry for the athlete.
Sambo, or the art of self-defense. People call it fighting without rules. And obviously there are rules as well. But for a person who doesn't know anything about this sport, it looks like the ultimate fighting. What things are forbidden in Sambo fighting?
Ultimate fighting, or fighting without rules. This name was actually invented in Russia. In fact, it's called mixed martial arts. It allows a wide variety of fighting techniques. There are rules and restrictions in mixed martial arts. You can't strike your rival below the belt. You can't beat him if he lies on the floor. It's forbidden to hit your opponent in the back of the head. I think that this is the most universal and noble contemporary sport.
Are there any mean methods or techniques?
Maybe there are mean sleights, but I don't know them, and I've never thought of learning them.
How many crucial points are there in a human body by hitting which you can actually kill a person?
Very many. I know that there have been cases in boxing when professional boxers died upon receiving a glove blow in the head. And when a well-trained professional boxer delivers the same kind of blow on the head of an untrained person, this, I think, is going to be lethal, without searching for any kind of lethal points.
Sambo is also a very traumatic sport. You yourself must have a lot of physical traumas.
Yes, I've had a lot of them. During a fight, yes, of course. I don't want to get injured on purpose, but during one of my combats in Japan, I broke my arm in 2 places, and I was delivering a series of blows to my opponent. Yes, I was hitting the opponent feverishly. I just couldn't stop. The opponent was standing on his feet under my blows. It so happened that I struck him, maybe with the first or the last blow, in the forehead and broke my arm.
How do you feel before getting on a rink?
It's just a feeling of anticipation, because I'm a heavyweight and a top-ranked athlete whom everybody wants to see. Organisers always want me to appear in the final stage of the competitions. I feel nothing. I'm just looking forward to the fight.
Are you nervous or frightened? Do you feel anything like that, or are you absolutely sure that you are going to win?
Yes, of course. I don't go to the ring to lose. I go there only to win, to beat and defeat my rival.
Do you undergo any psychological training, or do you stand in front of a mirror telling yourself you're the best, you will win?
No, there's no such thing as special psychological training. I train very well during my training sessions, psychologically, physically and functionally. You can't spare yourself. You should train with devotion. You should go all out in a gym and do what your coach tells you to do. Naturally, you should use your grey cells.
What do you think about when you're in the ring? Are there moments when you think about something else in a fight?
No, I don't have such moments. I simply fix my mind on my rival, the judge, and the bottle holder's corner, but I can hear the spectators and their reaction. I stay cool during the fight in order not to get too excited and not break down. I'm not overwhelmed by emotions.
What's decisive for victory? Is it the tactiques of fighting or physical strength?
The 2 things are mutually complementary. Everything goes together here. Your discipline of excellence, your desire, your endurance, physical strength and functional training, as well as technical characteristics. A combination of all these factors turns an athlete into the champion.
How do you recuperate after a combat?
I spend time with my family and my children. Whenever I have a chance, I go home.
A lot of things are written about you and your brothers on the internet. I'm not sure if everything is true, but I've read several times that when you were kids, you only ate potatoes. Is it true?
Yes, it's true. We came from a poor family. There were 4 children in our family, so we only ate potatoes. At one time, I had to share a jacket with my brother.
Now, the rumor also has it that you once went to hunt a bear with a knife.
Yes.
Did you kill it?
Yes.
What, you were in need of more adrenaline?
I have enough of everything. I did that for fun.
How did it occur to you to go hunt a bear?
I saw that on TV.
Show me, how large was your knife?
I don't know. It was big enough to cut a bear and stab it under its heart, but that was not a sword.
So you just went out there, saw a bear and killed him with a knife?
Yes, I also used a long stick, which you put to a bear's neck when the animal is ready lying on its back.
Oh my God, what did you do with the bear after that? Did you eat it?
Yes, we ate it.
All right, on to your tattoos now. Do you have any favorite tattoo which means more to you than any other?
No, tattoos are my hobby. Whenever I see a good drawing, I go to my friends who can professionally apply this drawing to my body. When I have free time, I go to them, and together we invent a new tattoo.
All the tattoos which I saw in the internet are related to prison life. Why is it?
I think it's just your delusion.
Really? Well, I also know that you often visit penal colonies for underage children.
I can't say that I go there too often. I do it periodically. I talk to them. I try to return to normal life those young guys who have taken a false step in life and accidentally found themselves behind the prison gates. I want to show them that there's another side of this life. I also go to children's homes. My wife and I have a tradition that after each duel I spend half of my earnings on helping children's homes. We get in touch with them and ask them what they need and buy and bring them things which they mention in a list.
What's your greatest achievement as of now?
I think it hasn't come yet.
Right, well, good luck to you and thank you very much.